People, deluded, back again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now, I'm waiting for Arsenal to kick off away to Palace, and I thought I might as well speak about Reiss Nelson. Now, I saw the game against Stuttgart, the 4-0. I recorded it, and this morning I woke up and watched it. And he got an assist. We'll get onto it later, depending on what you class as an assist. But yeah, he got another 90 minutes under his belt. I don't believe he played in midweek against Lyon. Forgive me if I'm wrong, or if he did, he only got a couple minutes. In a regard, he's still battling to become a first-team player in the sense that he's clearly rotated in and out the side. He's given minutes. He's trusted by Nagelsmann, and he's clearly returning the faith with 4 goals and a couple assists and them things. And he's learning his craft as a professional footballer. But in the sense where, okay, he's played great for this 90 minutes. Do I have faith in him playing the next 90 minutes? Great. And while I think he does, he still needs to earn that trust from Nagelsmann, because he's in the side, then out the side. He's getting minutes, but it's similar to Jadon Sancho, similar to how if you're actually watching their stories or not, you'll have a different narrative. Now, they played against Stuttgart. They won 4-0, and it was a good game. I mean, I must admit, if I was to rate Nelson's performance, I'd give him a 5 out of 10. I don't feel he played poor by any stretch. He had quite a good game, but I don't feel it was amazing. I feel if I sit here and say anything else to you lot, I'm just clickbaiting and forcing it. I felt he had a good game. I felt his movement was good. Although, if he's told to do something by his manager, Nagelsmann, then fair play, but it looked like he was drifting inside a bit too much. Him and his fullback, when they did link up, and I think his fullback actually scored down that right hand channel, they were doing things to good effect, and I wanted to see him double up on that side a bit more, because Stuttgart went down to 10 men very early in the game. Their left back got sent off, and I felt Nelson had some good touches. He was drifting inside a lot, but other than that, he didn't really do anything. He linked up well. He was involved in the first goal. They won 4-0. He was involved in the first goal. It was a lot. The ball got played out to him. I believe the right back started the initial move, and then it went to someone else. Eventually, it fell to Nelson. He was in the box, I believe. He drove. What happened? He drove. He danced past a couple. There was a lovely little drag back, and then he shot, and then the keeper saved it, and someone tapped in the rebound. So that's his assist technically. It was quite sad, really, because it was a good little... That's probably the best thing I saw him do all game. It was a lovely move, beat 3 or 4 people. It deserved a goal, to be fair with you, but it is what it is, and they won 4-0. Joe Linton scored as well. So yeah, man, he did his thing. I felt he could have done a bit more. Like they could, even though they won 4-0, they could have done a bit more in the game, considering they were down. That team was down to 10 men, and that's the same side who lost 6 out of the last 9 games. So yeah, I just felt, considering that they had a man down, he could have been Reiss Nelson, been a bit more direct at the fullback. But he drifted in a bit. Probably needs to learn to hold his position at times a bit. But yeah, man, he made that move in the 48th minute. And he's not there. He's not all the way there yet. If you just look at what Nagelsmann said about him in the 3-3 before the 3-3 draw at Lyon, or before this game, he said he's excellent 1v1. He has huge talent to develop. Sorry, he's excellent 1v1 with great drives towards the opponent's goal. That's why we loaned him. We must be mindful. Nelson has scored 4 goals, 2 very important ones against Nuremberg, but he's also had bad games. He needs to grow healthily. It's like in music. One song puts bread on the table, but only for a few weeks. So you see what I'm saying, people? He still needs to develop. He's still not all the way there. People need to calm down and stop hyping. And it's especially the people that don't watch games that hype it up. Obviously, fans were victims. We want to see players come through the academy, but we need to be easy. It's the same with Sancho, who scored 2 goals yesterday as well. Let them develop. So yeah, when people just see Nelson's minutes to goals ratio or goals and assists to minutes ratio, they'll go crazy. But there's headlines in every, there's stories in every headline when you move past the clickbait. So yeah, he also made good runs off the ball as well, man. And he started off on the right-hand channel. We know we've seen him play there, up front, couple of positions. He's played fullback for Arsenal, so he's learning his craft. We know he's a winger, but different positions from here and there, different appreciations for what that role has to do for the team. And it helps you just develop and improve your IQ. So credit to Nelson, man. 90 minutes, another goal under his belt. Hopefully he comes back next season a stronger player. For now, though, people, deluded. Thank you for watching and rocking. I'm out, though. Thank you.